Kip Pierce and Money Talk here, back at you with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about what to do when all your debt is paid. We always talk about paying off that debt, the credit card debt, the house debt, the car debt. We talk about paying off debt, but sometimes we just realize we never talk about what to do after we pay off the debt. So what do we do after we pay off the debt? Well, that $500, $1,000, $1,500, or for some of y'all it's over $2,000. I mean, there's no set amount of debt you're paying. So how much is the debt? Well, just add up all your credit card debt. Add up your loans if you have loans. Your car loan, maybe the loan for your home. Just add up. And that is your monthly debt. Now, what if you paid off all your debt and all that debt you was paying every month just suddenly disappeared? That is a real blessing. So now you put a lot of money in your saving account. You can now put $500 every single month in your saving account if you want to. So that's like what? An extra $6,000 a year in your saving account, plus the interest and all that. Or you put $1,000 every single month in your saving account. But of course, you may also want to invest. Because we all gotta be honest with ourselves. The dividends you get from the stock market is more than the interest you get in your saving account. So you may want to invest some of that money you spend on your debt. Now that it's gone, you may want to put some of that money to the investing. So that extra $500 or $1,000, you take some of that money, you take like maybe $300 and start investing it every single month. Just that simple. It can be a little bit lower or a little bit higher. Because the more money you have in those investments, the more dividends, which is basically interest, they just change the name, the bigger it's going to get. It'll be like a snowball effect. One thing you may want to do this one first though, before you do all that, and that is create an emergency fund. So what is this? I talked about in my past videos. How much do you make? How much do you live off of from your job every single month? And just tie that by 3. So you want to have enough to cover at least 3 months. So 3 to 6 months will pretty much be a good thing for the emergency fund. Because stuff happens, guys. You could break your leg. You get fired. Or you could have like some thugs after you and you're forced to go on the run. I mean, we don't plan to have thugs after us, but stuff could happen. That's why you need an emergency fund. So you might want to do this one before you do the other stuff. And of course, you want to invest in yourself. Maybe now that you don't have all that debt to pay off, maybe there's this job you want to do, but you need like a college degree to do it. Now you should have enough money to take college classes on the side. Just don't get in student debt. Make sure you have enough money to pay for it. That's an option. Or you just do some hobbies. Maybe there's some hobbies you always want to do. Maybe you always want to go mountain climbing, but you live in Florida or far away from a state that has mountains. Now that you don't want to pay debt, guess what? You can afford to travel to a state that has mountains and try mountain climbing. Honestly, I would never do mountain climbing. Only way I do mountain climbing if I had Wolverine's powers, then I'll do mountain climbing. But of course I don't have his power, so you'll never catch me mountain climbing, guys. I do like mountains though. You start buying some books, self-help books to help you. Open up your own business. So those are ways you can invest in yourself. So there's quite a bit you could do once you pay off all your debt. Because we always say pay off all that debt, but we never say what to do after you're done paying all that debt. Just make sure you don't put yourself back into debt. And there's ways you could avoid that once you paid all your debt. Like I had like separate bank accounts. I had like one that's my main saving account. I have another one that I'm pretty much using for vacation pretty much, and that's aspiration. Whenever I do Uber Eats, I pretty much get paid with that aberration bank instead of my main job. It goes to the main banking account, but for this one it goes to the aspiration, which is the vacation account. So make a bill of vacation account on the side. Of course, the emergency fund, I already said that. You might want to build up an emergency fund. I currently have DoorDash set up to whenever I get paid with DoorDash, I get paid with the emergency fund, which is connected to Yada for me. So Yada's, so DoorDash is connected to Yada for me. So those are pretty much my 3 bank accounts I use. But you may also want to maybe have like a separate account. Well, for me, I use my Coinbase card. And what do I do with this Coinbase card? I pretty much put money on this card. And I pretty much do this. I'm using this card. I want to use this card to pretty much pay off maintenance on my car. So that's pretty much what I'm using that for. So you could have like maybe a 4th banking account to pay out your car maintenance. That's where you don't touch like your main saving account or credit cards, because obviously you're tempted to use those credit cards to pay out those car maintenance. I mean, you can still use credit cards, just as soon as you use your credit card to pay car maintenance. Just pay off as fast as you can. Pay off in a single month if you can, because every month they charge you interest. But if you could like pay it off in a single month, then you won't get charged interest. And that's basically it, guys. Put money in your saving account. Invest in like the stock market, Coinbase, cryptocurrency. Create an emergency fund. And invest in yourself. Those are pretty much what you should do after you pay all your debt. And that is what I'm going to do when I pay out my debt. But that being said, have a good day. Bye for now.